Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimDwarfWorldFortress World thing. We've recently recruited a person named Dark LP. Dark LP has just joined our colony here. Still a little bit injured, but I think they're going to be fine. They've got their alcohol coming for them, which is great. Did queue up the tool cabinet over here. Did go and set up just mining here to connect these two bedrooms. A couple of little things like that. Tobiah doing a little bit of wall smoothing. It's going to be a long, slow job, but the place will look gorgeous when it's done. Should be a fair amount of beauty going on as well. A little bit of, I don't know, what are you doing? Oh, you're just relaxing. Excellent. Tool cabinet got done. And yeah, it has huge reach, actually, so it should reach everything in this room. It's a little offset because of the light. Maybe I could have moved some other things around, but we'll leave it here for now. We can always reinstall at extreme break risk on Ulrar. What's your deal, man? Your lover, you're jealous of Vet's bedroom. Right, you are jealous. Your bedroom has to be the best. And it's awful right now. Well, okay. Smoothing walls. I need to get you to, like, smooth the area over here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll quickly get you a couple of flowers in here, which might help things out as well. I know you're getting disturbed sleep, but there you go. Prioritize this. Someone will plant this pretty quickly because planting stuff is a very high priority. We're going for a rest. More disturbed sleep. And you know what? You need to... No. Haul that. There we go. How you doing now? Okay, it's level 1. Ooh, cargo pods. Big explosion. What is this? Raw fungus. Alright, that's cool. Let's go ahead. And you know what? I'll give a haul urgently there so it doesn't rot outside. Still need a guest room. Again, that's going to be a dining hall area. Got some of our production set up. Sandstone blocks. I kind of want to say do forever. No, you can probably do until X, where X is like 1,000. Oh, I can just type it in with this. Okay. And then after that, any stone block. And same thing where we do until X. How come I can't type for this one? That's weird. There you go. Huh. I can type for that one, but not this one. How odd is that? There we go. So we're going to try to make sandstone first, because that's what we have most of. We'll try to standardize on that. If somehow we can't get enough sandstone blocks to hit 1,000, then we'll use any old blocks available to reach 1,000 as well. So we got that, and then our sculptures table, we are going to try to make large sculptures, do until X, and you are just going to use stone blocks for it. Boom. And that is that. Okay, we'll set up some more of this production soon. And we do have crafting on. It's relatively low level. And we don't have a vet because of the research, although we do have dark on it as well. I think it's going to be fine. I think things are going to get done. There's the clothing projects. Shirt, the pants. I think that's a good setup for the tailoring. I think I'm pleased with that. All right, you had a meal, then you had some booze. There you go. They're swapping positions over here. Good. So we still have an unhappy nudity. It's Tobiah. What are you not wearing? You probably don't have any pants on. You indeed do not have any pants. And Quill's working on the t-shirt when you need Ulrar to come over here and finish that. Ulrar complains about the quality of his bedroom over here, but I think you're okay now. About to break. Seriously, well, your lover did die. You got a lot of disturbed sleep, that's true. Rebuffed by Quill, ugly environment. Where are you right now that's so ugly? Oh, in there, sure. Yeah, Ulrar is definitely going to flip out. Tell you what, before you do, I'm going to get you to drop the auto pistol. Seems like a good idea. Doing that. You're still getting your treatments resting over here. You're going to eat your stir fry. You're going to make a t-shirt. We're ignoring low quality clothes, so they may redo the same job over and over, and that's okay. The cat's following the rabbit, which is still being queued to be slaughtered. I think it's an animal handling job, which we don't actually have enabled for anyone. I guess, you know what, we'll just go ahead and do this. We're not doing taming jobs, so if there's a miscellaneous animal handling job that turns out to be critical, like that, we'll just go ahead and make it happen really fast. We could try to tame the cats, but, I mean, actually, you can't. Let's say, have you tried taming cats in real life? It's possible, but they just, you know, they're kind of above it. It's not that they're not smart enough to be tamed. It's they just kind of don't care. Like, whatever. Why should I listen to you? Clearly, you've gotten the order of the relationship wrong here, human. It's the other way around. There you go. Starting to get our blocks over here. Excellent. There you go. Quill's making some more shirts. Right, crafting skill's not super high, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad at all, and you get a little bit of joy from doing this too, because you got passion for it. What I'll do in here, because what quality table did we get here? Yeah, it's only poor. We'll just end up tearing that apart completely. Disappointed of our state. Oh, I'm sorry. And they're just sleeping outside. They were not pleased about that. Well, poop. Door. Furniture. Table 2x2. Can still do the corner thing, I think, which is what I'll do. But I'll say, listen, I want you to keep building it until you get at least a good quality table. And same thing with these chairs. Not build copy. At least good. We're probably going to use up a lot of wood doing this, but that's okay. And the power will clearly run through here at some point, so that's going to be alright. And then... I didn't actually queue up the light right, yeah? No. I'll put it here so we have more room for the pool table. I know it's not centered, but I think it's actually going to be important. A bunch of this stuff is pretty, like, there's some good quality clothing here. Actually, let's get the coat. And this meat, like, I don't want it to rot outside. Let's go. Get that inside. Power, ooh, only 40 excess. Yeah, we're building a lot of lights and the heaters now, so we are about to run out of power, so let's go ahead and get another generator. Tobiah, I'm going to make that your priority, please. More power, which burn down the entire map to keep fueling. Yeah. I think until we get geothermal, that's going to be it. I think geothermal feels fairly dwarfy. And go ahead and fuel this up for me. Excellent. There you go. Yeah, we were on the cusp of having not enough power to keep everything going. And that wouldn't have been great. So, sandstone. So we've got some sandstone blocks now. We might not have enough to actually build up all the wall, but we're going to start queuing these things up like that. And at some point, we'll take down the wooden walls and do the same thing. And power over here is going to come... Oh, it's going to come through there, but it can't yet. Because I never gave a little smoothing job over here either. Boom. Boom. Okay. Major break risk. Is it Ulrar still? You did have your lover die, so you're pretty miserable about that. You are making pants. We no longer have unhappy nudity, which is good. Now, did we ever set up smoke leaf? No, we didn't, right? Feel very much... We got cotton over here. Like, we should have smoke leaf and cotton. Or, smoke leaf and tobacco. Because dwarves, it's like very Tolkien-esque to do that, right? Boom. So, tobacco plant over here, and smoke leaf. That'll be another way to keep people happy. If I can see it. Oh, it's right at the top. I guess we'll start a psychoid production at the same time. Because we'll probably want to do some drugs of some kind at some point. There you go. We could plant some trees here so that we got a steady supply of trees, but that sounds way too elvy. Well, we have a machine pistol over there. And some simple meals. Probably dropped by that expedition. They probably got knocked down as well. So yeah, we want to try to bring things in. It'd be nice to have a lot of food supply before winter because we don't have a greenhouse set up. But I kind of want to do that for the extra challenge, not having a greenhouse. We do have a fair amount of huntables, so I think we'll be okay that way. Okay, we will need to haul all this stuff out of here. And ooh, that one's blocking a hallway, so that would be really, really quite bad. Structure, sandstone wall, go. And we'll want all the smooth too, but it's not the same level of high priority. I mean, smoothing the walls while they're much slower does add niceness, and then you can run power through them. So that actually might be, you know, a little more swell and more important than some other things. Okay. So how are these bedrooms? -2, -10. I mean, so they're not great, but that's because of the lack of smoothing. This one looks quite nice, actually, this hospital. Mental break, fire starting spree. Eh. Here, let's just quickly reset everyone so that people, like, start fighting fires. Luckily, you know, we don't have that much stuff made out of wood, so the spread rate is probably going to be... It can't go too crazy, is what I'm hoping. No longer in a fire starting spree, so that's going to be fine. A little bit of repairs going down. Clear some rubble over here. That's swell and fine. We're trying to work on stuff over here. Overall, could I get you to work on this lamp? It annoys me when you work in the dark. I don't think it actually hurts the construction stuff. Maybe the speed. People are saying it might not affect the quality. But it still looks dumb. So, joy sources. Poker table. Oh yeah, you need the cloth for these. Well, I'm going to put it in there anyway. So whenever we get cloth, boom, done. Kitty sleeping over there. I think what I'll do is I'll build a bunch more of these little cat boxes. We'll put it in like the top right corner of every room. And there you go, bottom right for those. Awesome. What we'll do is, oh, we could move one of these. Let's do that. Cancel. Grab this, reinstall that there. Awesome. There you go. So now none of them have to sleep in the stockpile zone. We have the animals restricted to, there's the animal area over here, but that encompasses all the bedrooms and all the stockpile zones, so they should be okay. All right, working the chair. So there's, oh, that actually worked out. I was gonna say, there's gonna be a lot of, like, building and then unbuilding and over to try to get a certain quality here. But that's okay. Good construction practice, and then we get some very nice swanky chairs to sit on. Make people happy in the dining hall. Yeah, poor quality. How good is Tobiah at building, actually? 11's pretty good. So I don't know. Wood over there, yeah, it needs cloth. We'll get that. We might be able to buy some at some point. But we are going to start growing cotton at some point here, although I think it needs an 8 growing skill, and we might not have anyone that high up. Wootrax. Actually, Wootrax is the only person... Shit, hold on. Wootrax, your grow, I need to make it like level 1. Yeah, there you go. You're going to harvest stuff. Yeah, it's important to make sure we've got this harvest going. I didn't realize I had run out of growers here. Okay, number 1 priority. Leave it there. Yeah, that is super critical. That's, I mean, like, why isn't it getting planted? I mean, food-wise, we should still be okay, because we do have a lot of hunting possibility. We've got tons of meat from, like, the cowpocalypse that happened, which is good. Tons of kibble over here, too, for our kitties. Makes me happy. We could force them to eat the kibble, too, if we, like, restricted them in the zone for whatever. I'm not going to rush about clearing this or setting up these extra bedrooms or anything. It's really not what we're concerned with. There you go. Oh, we got a set of good chairs. Oh, and a superior one. Excellent. All craft warship is of the highest quality. Chopping some blocks over here. And technically you can just drop them in place. You'll probably haul something incidentally as you go, but just in case it matters. We'll do that. Oh. Superior quality cowboy hat. That's awesome. That's one we made ourselves, I think. That's stupendously good. We're all done on these. Working on Duster now. That's what Quill will do. If you're not hauling stuff. I think he went out to chop down some trees, because I think we ran low on wood, and the manager set up some new tree chopping, which is good. We need a steady supply of wood for the generators. Especially with winter coming. I wonder, like, between the coolers and the heaters, I wonder if we're going to use more power in the summer or in the winter to keep our temperature where it should be. Actually, I don't know if there's like a easy way to tell. I mean, I guess we could just look at our power consumption between the two as the temperature changes, but what I do is tell you to mine this out now so that it's out of the way for later. We're basically done mining. Just a little bit over here, and that's about it. Crops are here. There we go. Harvesting some more things, bringing some goodies inside. You're annoying me that you're doing the I'm only carrying enough to cook thing. So we'll... Actually, I should have just swept across this for an urgent haul. Okay. Not freak out too much about it. Need warm clothes. Yeah, I guess we will need some. We actually might want to queue up, just in case, the toque and the, I mean, we're having to warmer clothes. We might actually be okay, but let's, Parka. Bring it down. Only decent stuff. There we go. We'll have some queued up anyway. You're going to work on the duster. Okay. I don't think we're going to be too worried about temperature, because our face is fairly enclosed, and we're going to have dusters and the hats and things. And they're good because they can actually keep you cool in the heat, but they also help to fight off the cold a little bit. So you get best of both worlds. Building up that set. All right. Yeah, if we can have these bedrooms smoothed out, people will be pretty happy. So yeah, the jealous one. We're going to need to make sure that Ulrar has the best bedroom all the time. I suppose I could put a bunch of the double bed construction jobs at this point. And then just give Ulrar whichever bedroom has the best one. Which I guess... That's -10 right now. Currently, I think you do have the best bedroom. Slightly. Just because we've prettied it up a tiny bit. I'm going to plant that. Eventually go inside and plant these little pots. And the smoothing. But yeah, if like we end up with a really good bed somewhere, we'll just check and we'll make sure that Ulrar has that bed. Okay, Tobiah, what are you up to? Oh, you're making wart. Tell you what, just because it's going to annoy me, could you... Not the smooth area. Well, I guess that's fine. It's going to get you to just move the cat bed. How come you can't do it? I guess because someone's sleeping in there. Just got a little timing screwed on that. Okay, lots of liquor. Look at this. We're to 132 whiskey now. Yeah. So we can keep kind of reliably selling booze for money. A solar flare. All the power goes out, which means the stuff here... Luckily, it's pretty cold outside, so these guys, they won't be frozen, but they'll still be fairly refrigerated, which is important. The liquor, I think, will be okay. It can survive down to -1. It is 1 degree outside overnight. I think that's as cold as it's going to get, so I don't think we're going to lose our liquor here. A little scary. And we do have some latent heat inside, because we are in the mountains and everything, too, so that's going to help. A little management, a little research. Now, the research we completed earlier was, I guess, smithing. We could set up a little smithing table if we wanted. I don't know if there's much point to it, because it's mostly making swords and things, right? Oh, I'll get a milling stone now, because we can make it out of sandstone blocks. And I'm going to put it right there. Fuel smithy. I guess that's the only option we've got right now. We'll leave that off for now. Electric loom. Guess we can go back to back here. Yeah, that's fine. Anything else we haven't built yet? I mean, the basics prosthetics, but we don't really need that. And we can get a better one later on. Yeah, we could put down a fueled smithy, but I don't think we need it, so I'm going to leave it off. And that's going to be okay. But yeah, that might be worthwhile, because we might have to convert, like, the cotton or something. Major break risk. So what's your deal? For your lover. Yeah, how long is that going to last? Another 12 days. Jeebus, feeling terrible. Just no apparent reason, just a bad day. Ugly environment, awful bedroom, friend Zeth died. I know we've got like a million of these jobs put down, but we will need the floor here smoothed out because we want this to be a pretty dining room. It's not very big, so it's not going to get a huge spacious buff, but it should be okay. I don't know. Maybe with the pool table it'll get in the way. We might want to move things around after, but let's deal with that later. A pistol down there. How are people armed? Tobiah is not. Olrar is not. Dark is not. Okay, let's get a little bit of weaponry in here. Oh, actually, Dark, you're pretty good at shooting, aren't you? Yeah. Go ahead and equip the machine pistol. Awesome. You could actually, like, even suggest that you can go hunt, actually. I think that would be fine to do. Now, in the manager, we do have a hunting job enabled. Oh, look, I didn't realize you could get graphs and stuff. That's quite cool. You can also go here to find out all the stuff. How do you get to there? Oh, it's there. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, that is enabled. So some things are getting flagged for hunting as we need meat, which we might not need any right now. I guess we could check here. Yeah, we have 2,000 meat right now because of the cowpocalypse. It's currently frozen, so it's hamburgers for days. You're going to go and do this. Okay, so we've got the sandstone milling table. So how different is this? Because you can grind grain into flour there as well as here. I wonder if it's faster. We'll set up all the bulk jobs. Oh, there's no bulk grind over here. Ah, so grind flour, grind cornmeal, grind sugarcane. Flour, sugarcane, cornmeal. So it's here, but we can do it in bulk. So it's going to be slightly more time efficient. Awesome. Okay. Very pleased with that. Random jackets lying around. You know what? Actually, I will get you to haul these in because otherwise I don't think they're considered something that people will automatically wear. If it's not in the stockpile, I don't think they go and equip them. Just, I don't know if that's smart or not. They just don't consider clothes that's not in a stockpile. For whatever reason. I'm going to do a big, I know it's going to get a bunch of stone, but so be it. Urgent hauling of everything in here. I don't want any of these things to rot. Some of this, I feel like some of this hay's been out for a long time, and I realize it does last a long time outside, but yeah, we're going to get this all in there, some of the stone moved, because it'll look nice. And later I'll probably build a little flooring between these little patches. Kind of like that. Maybe you will just build lots of, like, sandstone tiles, which we do have a lot of now. We can also start walling things. Oh my god! Speaking of things to urgently haul, there's a sniper rifle way out there. I didn't even realize there was a corpse there. Holy cow. So yeah, so we probably just want to have one entrance to our base. The question is which side. Probably down here, because it'll give us the ability to defend near our door. So we kind of want to seal this off completely. Well, I think I'll seal this off. Maybe I won't seal off both. Because we sort of need our people to be able to get through here fairly easily. Okay, let's go Sandstone Walls. We are going to go and block this. Block that. We'll be like double walling this too. Something like that, and we'll do the doors every 2 tiles and start setting up some traps. There we go. Good. And I think we probably want to go and seal this in, maybe double wall it off, and like that too. We'll do that because we're going to be mining that later. Okay, so it's fairly open down here right now, but that's okay. Now, I mean, we've got a million construction jobs in the house for a lot of smoothing and things like that, so It's going to be a long time before it gets out there. We could increase the priority for everyone to go in smooth, but I think that would be a bad idea, because it would interrupt, you know, our food. Research is going to be pretty good. We want to get some turrets out here. I don't think, yeah, walling this off, I don't think it's going to be critical. I mean, we're walling off such a huge area. Our base is all walled off and protected. There's only, well, there's 2 doors technically, but, you know, 1 entrance area over here that we can guard, so that's all right. Other than, you know, setting up traps. We're in a fine shape. Doing some planting here, that's good. Machining is done. Okay, keep researching. They changed the alert sound. It's not brrr anymore. That's, I don't know when that happened, but I'm very pleased. Machining table. I'm gonna put down over there. We need some chairs for these people as well. Now, I don't know if I can, like, take these and alt say, make sure they're at least normal. That's going to be fine enough for this. Because people don't spend that long in the chairs, but, you know, it adds to their comfort a little bit. Adds to the value of the room. Can lead to bigger attacks, which sort of sucks, but oh well. Alright, so, an electric loom. So, we make cloth from different types of things. And you can salvage apparel here, too. The blended leather is a crappy one, I think. So we'll set this. I don't know if there's any reason for us to set any kind of limit on this. That's flax. You can grow flax as well for different things. Devil strand. Oh, hemp. You know what? We're gonna use our hemp for other things. Plasteel, we probably want to save for other things as well. But these guys, I see no reason why we wouldn't just say, listen, turn all the cloth and flax and devil strand into clothing. I mean, technically you can eat like flax seeds, but I don't know if that's in this game. And I think once it's got flax, you're not really making food out of that. Is there any chance we're out of steel? It feels like we might be out of steel. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to, as a very high priority, we're going to go ahead and do some mining over here. We'll babysit that, because as soon as it's done, we'll put the wall up and to seal in our refrigerator again. And yeah, we might put in... Where the hell else do we have steel that's accessible? Could we mine out that spot? You know, we got a lot of mountain, but what the heck, right? Over here. Oh, that's us, a place. It's actually quite a lot of steel right there. There's probably, or there's a good chance there's some in here as well that we just can't see yet. We could just dig some exploratory tunnels and it might not be a terrible idea. You're going to refuel that. Well, thank you very much. More refueling. Someone's going to come mine this, right? Consume bowl of stew. Everyone's going to have a little stew in our new dining area. It's awful, but oh well. Cleaning dirt. Can I get you to mine this and that? Actually, you just mine that one. That, come here, and I guess it's already in your queue. Yeah. And then you didn't actually finish the job. Kind of funny when they do that. Structure, sandstone, go, Tobiah. Whatever you're doing, work on this wall. Okay, blocks are coming. Thump, thump, thump. Thump, thump, thump. Fire starting spree. Dark, you know, you're a little bit whiny, and that's unfortunate. I don't know what all your bad moods are coming from. Rebuffed. Like, you shouldn't actually be flipping out that much, man. You look like you should be pretty happy to me, but I don't know. Is someone putting out the fire here? Thank you. Can't imagine what the temperature was doing internally here. Alright, working some more clothes. More major break risks. Still gonna wait on that. How are you building up these walls over here? Actually, somewhat surprised that it's happening out here so quickly, as opposed to smoothing, but okay. Because smoothing is a construction job. Alright, well, whatever. So, research is happening with vet. That's wonderful. Food is happening over here. Liquor is plentiful. We're doing microelectronics, right, so we can set up our little trade environment. I suppose by the time we do that, we might want to go and increase our storage area over here. I'm going to go ahead and get that going, actually, because I'm going to want to know where we want to put our little communication tower thingies and how their overlap works. That's going to get mined out. Actually, we'll mine out over, say, here and here as well for some extra doors. And it still bothers me that this one's not centered. But at least these guys are facing. Neither one of them are centered, but they're facing each other. And actually, that works out so much better, I've realized, for the workshop, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to fit two of these things next to each other. So I might actually make that a habit now. I suppose you could put a 3 wide and a 2 wide next to each other, and then it would also kind of work, but this will be fine. Watch us find some, like, steel just randomly in there. That'd be insanely convenient. So we got a few metal scraps in a few places. That will be handy, but it can't be our primary source of steel production. Got another big chunk over here. I mean, I may as well go around the map flagging this stuff. Oh, got a dead guy way over there. Oh yeah, this ambrosia over here. How's it coming along? Not quite there yet. Although we could harvest it now. Might want to harvest it before winter comes. I don't know how it does. Ooh, spacecraft chunk. Unbuild you. We can go and unbuild this, but I don't think that's a big deal. May as well mine out. Looks like we're actually going to have a fair amount of components on this map. We might be more component rich than steel rich. Which means we might not build a component workshop this time around. I don't know. Diggy, dig, diggy. And yeah, I do want to set up more construction for the beds, but at this point, we've got too many construction things queued up with all the smoothing. Bacon blocks. How's the room over here look? Beauty's pretty low. Dull workshop over here. Well, bad temperature. Is it? Oh, it's only 4 degrees in there. Yeah, we'll need a heater in here. Here, go right there. Same thing is probably happening over here, which is impacting the production speed. We'll do that. We could leave the door open. No. I mean, it's not the end of the world to, like, heat the hallways, but it'll make it really hard to keep this at an appropriate temperature, so we may as well just go ahead and close up when we put the heater in there. I'm wondering about exploratory tunnels. I don't know how likely it is to find steel in the middle of things, but we can try anyway. So this might be another, say, 6x6 room, which means the tunnel will end up going like that. Let's leave a little gap to make it a little less likely that someone can just tunnel through this and screw us. There we go. A little of that. We might even find, like, an open area over here. We have to be darn sure that we want the hallway to keep going that way. And I guess we do. Right? As opposed to, like, zigzagging like what we've done in some of the other places. But I guess it's fine. And same thing here. So that's a little bit of busy work. But I think it's a good investment to see. If we can happen to find some steel this close, that's going to be huge for us. Little bit of time invested, giving us a chance to maybe get some really amazing efficiency. Alright, that's coming along well. Now, I would like to build traps out of steel, because they're way, way, way better, but I'm just not sure if it's worth the investment. I don't know if that trap would trigger things, but let's go ahead and do that. If anyone walks through here, we want them to die on the first shot, not just get vaguely injured. Why do they keep... randomly walking through a handful of rocks every now and again. Does seem a little odd to me. Some of the pathing seems a little questionable sometimes in Rimworld, but part of it might just be part of the optimization they do so that pathfinding on such a big map with complicated rooms doesn't, like, crush your CPU, for example, which is fairly legit. I don't think I need to rush to get some doors on this stockpile. In fact, I didn't even need this one. It's just slowing people down, so maybe we'll ignore that. All right, I'm going to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I will see you guys next time.